Time to talk about some health headlines. And are you pre-diabetic? Where there's actually research to show that there are good chances that you are. And if you are, can you reverse it? Joining us to talk more about that is diet nutrition expert, Dr. Beth Kitchen. Dr. Beth, good to see you this morning.
Good morning, rainy morning.
I know. This is something
Yeah.
that I actually have to watch in terms of my own family history, because I have family members who have type 2 diabetes, but we're talking about pre-diabetes, so this is something I always, get checked when I go for my annual physical.
Right. And pre-diabetes can lead to type 2 diabetes. 1 in 3 Americans over the age of 18 has pre-diabetes. That's 96 million people. But 80% of the people who have pre-diabetes don't know they have it. And so we have a risk factor quiz that you can take to see if your weight, your age, your family history, and activity levels may be increasing your risk for prediabetes. You should always discuss it with your doctor, as you do, because a quick blood test can tell you if your blood sugar is in the range of prediabetes. And prediabetes, people sometimes think, oh, it's just pre. I don't have diabetes yet, so it's not so bad. But even pre-diabetes increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, and then, of course, getting type 2 diabetes, which is very dangerous.
Yeah, especially if you don't get checked. So let's talk about some ways that you can possibly reverse being pre-diabetic.
Right. We have sort of 3 big steps to lowering your blood sugar and possibly getting everything back to normal. First of all, if you are carrying extra weight, lose a few pounds. Now, the good news here, Mike, is that you don't have to get down to some ideal body weight. Research has shown that a 5 to 10% loss of your body weight can lower your risk of heart disease. So if you weigh 200 pounds, 5% of that weight loss is just 10 pounds to lose. 10% is 20 pounds to lose. So you don't have to go on a really strict diet, lose a lot of weight to have the beneficial effects. And I think that's good news.
All right, what are some other ways now?
Move more, get more active. And again, kind of like with weight, this doesn't mean you have to go to the gym for 2 hours, 5 days a week. Increasing your physical activity, working up to 150 minutes of activity per week can really help. But start small. If you're not exercising at all, check with your doctor first, of course, but then start small. You might go out and walk for 5 minutes. That's great. And you can break it up throughout the day. It doesn't have to be continuous. So you could do, say, 5 to 10 minutes of walking in the morning and 5 to 10 minutes of walking in the afternoon, if the weather's good, or if you have an exercise bike or anything. You can even walk in place while you're watching TV. So all of those things can be very helpful. And what exercise does is it makes the body cells more sensitive to insulin. It can help you lose weight, which helps make those cells more sensitive to insulin, helps to keep your blood sugar in control. But activity does both, helps you with weight loss and makes your cells more sensitive.
All right, Dr. Beth, I think we're running up against the clock. The last one now.
Eat well. And I recommend, again, not excessive dieting. Try the Mediterranean or the DASH diet. Those are very helpful. They don't eliminate any foods. I hear people say, I have pre-diabetes, I have to eliminate sugar. You don't have to eliminate sugar. If you're eating a lot of it, you need to cut back. And then the last thing, if all of this is really hard for you, ask for help. Maybe see a dietitian, an exercise physiologist. These things can be expensive. You could go online and do Weight Watchers, which is an excellent program and a lot more affordable.
All right, I know you didn't say it this time, but I can hear Dr. Beth in my ear because she's always in the back of my head. Read those labels too. Find out how much sugar content is in a lot of those foods, because there's a lot of hidden sugars.
Comparison shop, because you may be surprised that you're getting more sugar than you think. But again, don't get the mindset that you have to eliminate. No, you do not have to eliminate. Cut back.
All right, diet nutrition expert, Dr. Beth Kitchen, we do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
All right.